Hey guys, so today's video is the patch notes to the 20th of December 2017. So the new holiday patch is arrived for Christmas, and with it come a few new events. Grow a Cron Tree event will be coming to all the capital cities. The Drop Grandpa Cron's Gift Drop Memory Fragment Drop Rate Up and Golden Items Drop Rate Up event is also starting. So these are actually 3 different events, but they're all drop rate events, so I'm just going to combine them into one. There's new winter event background. Sir Bianca's voucher can be exchanged until January 10th. And the end date of attendance rewards for both new and returning users has been extended from December 31st to January 3rd. So if you've been missing 1 or 2 days and you still want to get those, you can still get them. There's a few other small events, but nothing too major. And the Black Spirit Adventure event has ended. So, down to the content, Game World NPC and effects, just a few issue fixes, limited trade levels of getting token of Desert Trading buff from NPC Semi at Pilgrim's Sanctum. So the sharing node has been changed from Master 2 to Artisan 2 for getting token of Desert Trading buff from the NPC, and that's been changed from Master 1 to Artisan 1. So decent changes. More changes to the Night Vendor following from last week. The Kutum items have been added, so that's an offhand, as well as the Awakening Weapon Box. And the Awakening Weapon Box replaces all of these. All the blue weapons have been taken out and just replaced with a single item, which is the Weapon Box, which you can open just like a Gazarka box on a character, and it will give you a blue Awakening weapon for that character. Open on your Witch, you'll get the Sphere. Open on your Ranger, you get a Kama-Sylvian Sword. A few other small issues, and the minimum numbers to start Red Battlefield is now down to 2 people instead of 10, due to waning attendance numbers. A few NPCs are wearing special winter outfits. And you can buy lilies to express condolences to get a small Mourning the Lost buff for an hour. And that's Sendara near the Valtara Mountains. And you can purchase the lilies from these 4 NPCs in Kama-Sylvia. So down to the class changes, not too many changes honestly. I'll skip past most of them as they are mostly just small issues. The only really big changes are Musa and Maywell got a few smaller changes this week, nothing much. But the Ninja and the Kunoichi got buffs this week. Similar to Musa's buff last week, where they got increased base AP, the Ninja and the Kunoichi both got a 21 AP buff at level 60. Similar to the Musa, the PvE damage has increased, but PvP damage has been nerfed slightly to make it balanced with the new AP buff. This is pretty big and will make grinding on Ninjas and Kunos much easier. They've also had a few small changes to how some of their skills work. For ninjas, you can attack instantly after sudden decapitation when using the skill Drastic Measure. Energy gathering motion in the skill Drastic Measure will also now gather monsters nearby to a spot in front of you, so it's got a sort of vacuum effect. And the hit delay of the skill Flow Mock Explosion and Sura Chaos Spree has been adjusted. They've also changed the movement distance of the skill Ghost Steps 1 to 3, which has been increased when you're using your short sword, but does not apply when you're in the air or concealed. And it's also been increased while holding the Sura Katana. Once again, does not apply when he's in the air or concealed. The Kunoichi has the same change, and also they fixed an issue where the short sword was displayed when using the skill Lunar Dash from the quick slots. Apart from that, Striker and Mystic just got a few graphical changes. There's been a few item changes to use the same buff icon for these perfumes and elixirs. A few new special effect buffs. Cronstone can now be applied to Accessory and Courser Awakenings. Fixed an issue with some wall furniture which were not installed to fit to size when you do so. And a crafting method for Artisan's Precious Alchemy Box from Pure Craft Delivery has been adjusted. So you can now craft it with Elixir of Thorns times 15, plus 15 Elixirs of Will, plus 15 Elixirs, that was the ultimate recipe. It is now 15 Elixirs of Spells and 15 Elixirs of Will, so Thorns to Spells. A few other small changes. New outfits have been added for the Mystic, as well as the Striker and the Dark Knight. And there's a holiday sale on for the Pearl Shop. Some winter promotional bundles. More on that in the game itself. And a few categories will have price drops between the 20th and the 3rd of January. So furniture, mounts and consumables, horse, gear, wagon, and ship, customizing, dye, outfit set and costume, and underwear and accessories. There's also coupons that can be applied to the entire Pearl Shop, so for anyone that's been wanting to pick something up but didn't want to pay full price, now is the time. and there will be a bigger sale coming soon if you want to click there in the patch notes. I'll include a link to the patch notes in the description below. Apart from that, not too much else has changed this patch. A few small monster changes, a few changes to quests and knowledge, but nothing too big. New quest Black Spirit's Gift Maid has been added, so this is actually a big change, I'll be honest. So you can summon the Black Spirit when levels 52 or above, and choose either Fairy Irene the Storage Maid or Fairy Irene the Transaction Maid. So once per account, this means you can get a free Market or Storage Maid. For anyone that has never bought a Maid before, I would recommend getting a Market Maid, as these will allow you to purchase boss gear and other important items while still processing, grinding, or just doing whatever you want to do instead of camping the market. Transaction Maid will change how you play the game. Storage Maid is very useful, and if you already have some transaction maids, I would just get another storage maid, as multiple storage maids is much more useful than having multiple transaction maids. Apart from that, a few small UI changes, nothing big, a few resolved issues, and that's really the end of the patch notes. The big stuff this patch were definitely the changes to the Ninja and the Kuno, the new events starting, the changes to the Night Vendor, and the new Maid quest. These are definitely the biggest change of these patch notes. Anyways guys, once again, thanks for watching, subscribe if you like it, and have a good one.